Hi guys, Mike here from Mike's Sporting Goods, doing a little review today on the Ruger American Predator in 6.5 Creedmoor. Got it set up for long range. Heard a lot of good things about the 6.5 Creedmoor cartridge, so I had to check it out. So here is the gun. It is a typical Ruger fashion. They seem to put all their quality and craftsmanship into the receiver and the barrel. The stock is a Tupperware stock. Hey, it works. If I wanted the beater brush gun, I would definitely grab this because you're not too worried if it gets scratched up. Aftermarket companies like Boyd's makes several good stocks for this. Trigger is, for a $400 gun, the trigger is awesome. Let's look at the muzzle brake, the add-on muzzle brake I put on here. This is a Trident with compensation holes at the top. It is a very good muzzle brake for hunting. It is not near as loud as other muzzle brakes that I've tried. The scope is an Athlon Argos. It's one of the cheapest trackable scopes on the market, and that matters if you want to shoot long range. That has to be trackable and pretty true as far as mils or MOAs. The cartridge is a 6.5 Creedmoor case in a Ruger American Predator magazine. It's the 4-shot rotary magazine. Very good magazine. Well, not really. It seems to jam up on the first round sometimes. They sent me another one, so we'll see how it goes. As far as the cartridge, there is the cartridge right there. Those are my reloads, and that's how long the 143 grain ELDX is in relationship to the cartridge. Now the sweet spot I have found with this powder is 41.1 grains of reloader 16. I'm getting about 2650 to 2673 feet per second. A fairly low deviation. The groups are 5-shot, 5/8" groups at 100 yards. I posted this picture on Midway USA under Reloader 16 and the 143 ELDX. Now, to tell you more about the scope and how I have it set up, this scope is a relatively inexpensive scope. I did buy the custom turret stickers from Custom Turret Solutions. So just to give you an example of how that works, I have my zero stop set at 100 yards. You can see right there, there is the dash mark for 100 yards. If you want to shoot 200, you actually go right there. Now it's going to refocus here. There you go. There's 200 yards. Now if you want to go to 300 yards, there you go. There's the start of 3. And let's say you wanted to do 350. So there's 350, there's 375, there's 400, and you are just about right on the money for the conditions and temperature that I plugged into the calculator at Custom Turret Solutions. So you want 500, there you go. You see a deer at 600. If you see an elk at 650, there you go. Although I would say from the performance from the 143 grain ELDX out of a 6.5 Creedmoor, I'd put about 700 yards, this is my opinion, as the max range to shoot an elk in the rib cage. I do believe that the ELDX is a very good bullet for shooting elk and deer in the rib cage at extended distances. It has a long body to keep plowing, to poke a hole and let the animal bleed out. At those distances, the terminal performance or hydrostatic shock will continue to reduce. So now you see we've gotten past the, we've gotten past the 600 yard mark. Now you have to go to the second level on the sticker that was made. There's 700. There's 8. There's 9. There's 1,000. Now you got to go up to the third row, which is right up here. There's 1,000. Okay. There is 1,100 right there. And there is 1,200 yards. Of course, you see it takes way more clicks to get to 1,265-ish, which is about the maximum effective range of 6.5 Creedmoor with the 143 grain ELDX. And after that, the accuracy starts diminishing. It's at 1265. It is still definitely minute of rib cage, no problem, as long as you do your dialing correctly. Now, what load am I using? It's printed on the sticker. There is the 6.5 Creedmoor, 143 ELDX, 41.1 grains of Reloader 16. The average feet per second is 2665 at 46 degrees Fahrenheit. So now I have a 0 stop you can use with a simple washer. I turn it all the way back down, and we are at 100 yards right there. So now coming up to the wind chart. You see I have a 10-mile-an-hour wind chart. If we are 10 miles an hour of wind and you see an animal at 900 yards, you need 5.9 minutes of adjustment, in which case you would come over here and dial 5.9 minutes in the opposite direction, and you will connect. So just to recap, here is the 6.5 Creedmoor, the 41.1 grains of Reloader 16 with the 143 ELDX from Hornady. And you can see there is a loaded round there. And I will say I am very impressed with a $400 gun that is shooting 5-ace, 5-ace inch, 5-shot groups at 100 yards. That is impressive. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Have a good one.